He-Man, the cartoon.
Yes.
He-Man, the cartoon, came out in 1983.
Wow.
But the toys were released in 1982.
Jeez. Is that your fact?
That's my fact.
Oh, man. Oh, no. No, I'm going to challenge that. There's no ways. I was a big collector of the figurines.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I remember them coming out, but not before the TV. Never. Why would they? No.
It's actually true.
What?
And the interesting thing is they kind of created these figures, and then they had them out and on the shelves, and this was a stroke of marketing genius. They then hired people to develop the TV show so that they could sell the figures.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's absolutely true. 1982 is when the figures started coming out. In 1983, the TV show. Like the thing about
and you just got 2 points because I challenged that, and it was true. That's 2.
Yeah, no, look, I'm well in the lead at this stage. I'm feeling cocky on a level I can't even begin to tell you. But the funny thing about He-Man is that, like if you grew up in the 80s, it was apartheid. Apartheid in South Africa. And the government had all these kind of strange rules. And I remember I was driving to school, I can't remember the year, it's like I was little, 1987, 1988 or something. I was like 8 years old. And it came on the news that the Apartheid government had banned He-Man because there was only one master of the universe, and that was God.
Yeah.
And that this was like a satanic show. And I think I've said this to you before. I think that was like a seminal moment in my young life that kind of I was like, well, honestly, stuff the whole Bible, stuff everything, stuff my afterlife. They need to bring back He-Man. I was very angry. I was very upset about it.
I remember that day as well in primary school, and then I was a bit shocked. And I understand the Masters of the Universe thing, but then when we got to school and we were discussing it, and then some girls were saying, yes, and it's also because he goes, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power, and you shouldn't have any power except the power of the Lord. By the the power.
Right.
Remember Exorcist? By the power of Christ compels
Oh,
you.
yeah.
The power of
Oh,
Christ.
yeah.
So only by the power of Christ is the only power you should have, not the power of Grayskull.
Oh, wow. Okay.
By the power of Grayskull.
I mean, you've added deep levels of extra scarring to my trauma. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. But it's a weird thing to think about because, like, you don't really, I mean, I'm speaking for myself as a 5-year-old who wasn't attracted to women on the TV, and I'm speaking about like myself as a human being who is like 8, didn't understand anything about the world, like knew absolutely nothing and lived a very sheltered existence. That was for me basically my only real memory of the horrors of apartheid. Like,
I know.
You know what I mean? Like as white South African, you kind of look back and you go like, oh wow, that's privilege,
Yes.
But we didn't see the end of He-Man in this country because of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because
was
it was
really
banned.
pulled?
It was banned
from the air.
Yeah,
My
banned
gosh,
in South
that's shocking.
Yeah,